Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
Um, you played your sixth game of the season. Unfortunately, we couldn't pick up the three maximum points. First of all, what was your take from the game against Nations FC?
I think it was a very beautiful game. Both teams played very well. Both teams tried to possess the ball, play at a higher intensity, and then create a lot of chances. So I think it was a good game. As far as my team is concerned, I think the players did very well. They showed resilience, they showed character, they played at a very high intensity. They were very confident on the ball. If you look at when we conceded and when we had to come back, it takes a team with character, a team with confidence, a team with self-belief to be able to do that. They were able to regroup tactically on the field. They decided to play within the game model after we conceded, and I think that actually helped. So to me, they did well, and I must say that I'm proud of what they did. I'm happy. I told them this morning at training that if we can keep that spirit, it will go a long way to help the team, and it will go a long way to reposition the team.
Coach, on Sunday, you were a few minutes away from picking three consecutive victories. What would you say went wrong for in the latter stages of the game where you lost the lead?
I think we should have managed the game very well. In situations like that, when it is getting to the end of the game, you try to manage the game by keeping possession of the ball, and the opponents have tried to make sure that you see more of the ball, try to make sure that you win a lot of free kicks, a lot of throw-ins and corner kicks, so that you distort the rhythm of the opponent. We're actually doing that until they got that free kick, which they ballooned into the area, and it resulted in that penalty, which they converted. So I'm sure if we had managed the game well by keeping the ball in their half, we would have been able to seal victory. But then it's part of the game. It's a learning curve, and they need to learn from it going forward. They need to know when to still keep the intensity high when it's getting closer to the end of the game, and when we are in the lead to win the game.
In your first season, there was something that was very synonymous in most of the games that you played. That was how your team seems to grow in intensity, in this confidence that until the whistle goes, they feel that they are still in the game. And where does that thing come from?
It's all about the Kotoko spirit. It's all about the self-belief. It's also all about trusting in the process. I think we have a team that is capable of maintaining a tempo, especially at the second half, to turn things around. And our training regimen have been scheduled in such a way that we always train at a very high intensity. Even though the intensity at training will be different from that of the game, we always encourage them that they need to be more aggressive, they need to be more determined, they need to be more confident, and then they need to be more committed on the field, especially in the second half, because that's a trademark of Kotoko. Until the game is over, it's not over. So as a young chap growing up, I saw the spirit in Kotoko, and when I came back, I ensured that I lived by it, and I've been able to get it into their mind's eye to be able to live up to that spirit, because it was created several years ago when this team was established. And in our time, we also need to make sure that we sustain it and even possible make it better. And I've received a lot of comments from people telling me that we gradually revisiting that old status quo where Kotoko used to be very, very potent in the second half. So it's a kudos to the boys and it's a kudos to the technical team.
Coach, you spoke about the intensity. We are almost halfway through the first round, 9 points from 18 possibly. First of all, are you pleased with the number of points you have now, and where do you want to end the first round? Which position or possibly the number of points you would want to end the first round with?
I think as far as points accumulation is concerned, myself and the players, we are all not happy because if you look at it, it means that we've given half of the points away, which shouldn't have been. If you look at the games we have played and the creativity we've shown in front of goal, we shouldn't be having 9 points as at now. But then, as I said earlier on, it's a learning curve. Looking at the remaining matches left for the first round, I think we need to ensure that we win all these games and make sure that at the end of the first round, we should be at the top there. Kotoko is known to be the best, and we must always prove that we are the best. And this comes with a lot of determination, a lot of commitment, a lot of self-belief, a lot of aggression from the blast of the whistle to the end. So I'm sure gradually we are getting there. It's a rebuilding process. The team is becoming good. To me, as a coach and my technical staff, we don't see the team being good as at now. We think that per the potentials that these players possess, we are yet to unlock these potentials in these players. And if we are able to do that, I think we'll see a good, better, and best Kotoko.
Coach, on Sunday, you return home against Bechem United, a side that has also have a slow start to their campaign. Look at how impressive they've been in the last 2 seasons. First of all, what will be the approach to this game?
I think it should be an all-out game as far as our game plan is concerned. Right from the blast of the whistle to the end of the whistle, we need to play at a very high intensity. Make sure that we keep the ball a lot. Make sure that we show a lot of creativity from our build-up, and then we also have to show a lot of creativity in the middle when we consolidate possession, and then in the finishing we need to show a lot of creativity. And then when we show these creativities, we should be able to convert them as quickly as possible so that we can calm down and play within our game model. We all know Bechem to be a very solid side. They are a very physical side, which is typical of them. They have a very die-hard spirit where they want to stretch the game up to the end. And matches between these two sides have always been very exciting, very unpredictable, and very uncompromising. So to me, we have to be very aggressive on the field. We need to be very committed. We need to be very determined and make sure that we make it simple on the day. I always tell them that beautiful things are simple and simple things are beautiful. Just make sure that we create the spaces and use the spaces that we create and connect to the right players in position to score at the right time.
Coach, what will be your message to your fans? They've always rallied behind that on Sunday. If you are to pick up the 3 maximum points, their presence will also be much needed. What will be your message to them?
I think if I'm to select words to describe the attitude of the fans, I think I'll be short of it. It's so amazing. I'm so surprised about their attendance and about the way when they come, they support us right from the beginning of the game up to the end. I would like to say we thank them so far for what they have done, and we know that they can do even more than what they are doing. They should keep coming in their numbers. Every game both home and away, especially in our home games. They should come and fill the stadium. If you look at teams like the Alis, the Zamaleks, the Sundowns, the TP Mazimbis, and what have you, one of their weapons is the 12th player, which is the fans. When you go to Cairo International Stadium to play against Ali, it's always full, and that one alone will send some shivers down your spine as an opponent. So we are asking them to keep coming and come more. Baba Yara is about 40,000 plus, and if I look at the number of vociferous fans that we have, die-hard supporters that we have, we can easily fill a Baba Yara with 40,000 people, and we are pleading with them that they should keep coming. On our part, to work to also assure them that we stay disciplined, we stay committed, we stay determined, work very hard at training, and make sure that when we come, we entertain them and also give them the results. So we thank them for what they have done so far, and we want to appeal to them to continue doing it even more, better and best, so that we'll always have the 12th player to compete and win.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Welcome.